That's weird. Oh, does it?
She has pulled it out quite a few times.
Yeah, I mean,
You can see your neck real good. Okay. All right. You go ahead and undo the Velcro.
It will work out.
that's really weird.
Okay. And you can just take it just like that. Okay. Well, you want to get the ties off. Yay! It's gone! It's
really weird.
Can you put your arms up?
Like, whatever.
There isn't really anything there. It's a tiny, tiny little opening. Nothing dried or anything.
Look at you.
Right now,
Look
we
at
have no
you.
words. So, if you guys came directly from home, then
Good girl.
it's different than normal.
Here's the dry end.
But, what are we getting now?
So that was just
Now
a little bit of water.
Probably just from her drinking juice and... Look at you.
Now, did you have a TCM?
I'm going to leave it doubled for now.
Okay.
If she doesn't have a whole lot of secretion, you can just put one layer down.
Oh, there.
Can you look up? Good girl. Maybe if there's not a whole lot of secretions, you can just put one gauze down there.
Okay,
And
so if she coughs and something comes out, just replace it, just put another.
this can be changed as needed.
Okay.
So the hole is real tiny.
Yeah.
So, but until it closes completely,
Mhm.
when she coughs, the mucus is going to come out the hole,
Okay.
just as if the trach were there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
She needs to get it out anyway.
And she does.
Yeah.
She does.
If she's
So,
coughing.
You'll use these
Okay.
and the tape to cover this and protect her, so that
Right.
any
Nothing
germs floating around the room aren't going to just go down through
Right.
that little tiny hole into her lungs.
Right.
Also, kids typically like to touch,
Mhm.
so if she's touching there, like feeling for her trach, any little bacteria on her hands isn't going to get into the hole.
Right.
What is that?
That's what she's been playing with.
Do you
trying to take it
recognize
out.
that? That's too bad we didn't close the blinds altogether, because you can have like sunshine.
I tried to close them, but they won't close. It's okay.
So, once the hole is even a little bit smaller, if you're not getting a lot of drainage out, you could switch to a waterproof Band-Aid.
Oh,
I want
okay.
her to put that in her nose.
I'll watch this.
I have a copy of a brand that works. Material over to show something.
Okay.
I can make a copy of that for you. So this just happens to be a brand that we've used before. They're waterproof.
Mhm.
The edge of the Band-Aid is clear,
Okay.
and then you just have that little cloth part there. So it's going to end up looking flesh-colored versus this big white bandage
Right.
on her neck.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to give her a bath, she can splash a little bit. She's
With
not
that
going to
on.
get the water into the stomach.
Good. But with
Yeah.
this, I still have to be careful.
Yeah.
So no, yeah.
Well, at least it's covered.
Right.
You know, if it gets wet, you change it when she gets out of the bathtub.
Okay.
But it should be covered.
Okay.
In particular, if she's outside or she's gonna be around a bunch of people.
Okay.
Until it closes completely. You can't submerge her in water.
Right. About how long will it take to close?
Everybody's different. Her hole is very tiny because she has that 2.5 trach in, so it may close by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
It might take a week to close. It could take a month or 2 months.
Okay.
We let the body take its natural course.
Right.
So if it takes up to a year to close, at 1 year, the doctor will say, let's take you back to the operating room and we'll do a tiny fistula closure.
Okay.
And it'll make just a tiny little incision line here so that you can hardly see the scars. Okay. Do you plan on keeping her very last trach?
I sure will.
Okay, let me go get you a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
A copy of the Band-Aid brand you can use at home.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Look at you. Oh. You like playing with that? You're silly. You're silly. You happy? You happy? Uh-oh. Look, say hi. Look, like this. Wait, say hi. Who is that? Who is that?
When I bought this package, I accidentally bought the assorted sizes. Look for the one size. It's going to be big enough to cover her neck.
Right, okay.
Because I got little tiny ones.
Okay.
And they're not useful at all.
Right.
Yeah. So I ended up with like 15 that I couldn't do anything with.
Yeah.
Can we put that in here? You want to put it in the bag?
Put it in there.
I'm just afraid she's going to swing it and bop it in her eye.
Uh-oh. Let's put it in there. Look. Thank you, Mary.
Now, let's put the monitor on and see what those factors say.
That might be an issue with the remote feed. Okay. That's just make sure they're on here.